Hi guys, it's Shriya here and welcome back to my channel, My Perfume Diaries. In today's video, we're going to talk about Blush Noir from Ahmed Al Maghribi. Now, this is how the bottle looks like, and as you can see from the bottle, it looks like a very beautiful floral fragrance. And that's what it is. It's a very beautiful, fruity, floral, woody kind of a fragrance. Let's talk in details about this one. Let's begin. Before I do so, make sure कि आपने मेरे channel पे subscribe कर लिया है, you hit the bell notification and you follow me on Instagram. And now let's get started. Let us begin with the packaging. It comes in this beautiful pink and white box which has this kind of like this acid wash effect going on with pink and white, and it has a very beautiful textured floral pattern made all over this sleeve. Now this is a sleeve and then the box is inside, and then behind on the sleeve you have all the details about the perfume, manufacturing, pricing and all of those details. This is priced for around 5,000, but I have purchased it in the range of 3 to 3,500 from Scentopiaperfumes.com because it was in some ongoing offer. I also have a non-affiliated discount coupon code Shriya5 that I'll leave it here on the screen that you can avail at Scentopiaperfumes.com and on a minimum order of 2,000 rupees or so. Let's continue with the packaging. So once you slide the sleeve here, this is how the box is. Again, the same pattern and again the same details behind. I really don't know why a sleeve was needed, but yes, it may have been needed because this box opens up like this. So just to keep the packaging intact, I think they had to keep the sleeve. That makes sense. So yeah, once you open the box, this is how the bottle is sitting here inside, nicely chilling out, looking very cute. And let's pull this out. Okay, now this is how the perfume bottle looks like. It's a beautiful frosted thick glass with kind of like this floral pattern made on it, and in the middle, in the center, Blush Noir written right here. This is how the cap is. It has Ahmed Al Maghribi written on the rim and has the similar floral pattern on the top. Now I don't really agree with the color of the cap in particular. This looks very plastic and very cheap in my opinion. I would have much preferred if the cap would have been metallic, like the same color as the center. It's just the little details in the packaging, in the way the perfume looks, is kind of important for me because I am paying around 3,500 range for this fragrance, and I deserve the best packaging possible along with the juice, right? So I just feel that this mismatch of the colors is just looking cheap and it's not acceptable. Okay, but overall the bottle looks pretty cute. Now this is how the sprayer is. It sprays the product really well, slightly less in quantity as compared to the other sprayers that I've experienced, but anyways, this is a very fruity, floral, woody, fresh, slightly green kind of a fragrance. There are just tons and tons and tons of notes that are present in here. It opens up with lots of berries, green apple, red apple, rhubarb and cases. So a lot going on in the top notes itself. Again, in the middle notes, it has lots of floral nuances, violets, roses, jasmine, sweetness of praline. And then in the base, it again has a lot of things going on like agarwood, amber, muskiness, vanilla, ambroxan, mineral notes and stuff like that. So marine notes bring in a lot of that watery aquatic freshness in this, and then a lot of fruitiness, a lot of juiciness, a lot of floral nuances in here, and everything together feels like a bunch of floral bouquet with all its glory, water dripping, sap dripping, green stems, leaves, everything combined together, and you're holding it in your hands, and that's how it's kind of rubbing to your skin and creating this gorgeous fragrance. You know, it has that kind of a feel to it. To break down a little more simpler on the scent profile, if Delina from Parfums de Marly had a baby with Rose of No Man's Land from Byredo, then it would create something like Blush Noir. On my skin, on my clothes, out of all of these notes, rhubarb, rose, woodiness, sweetness, marine notes come out very prominent as compared to all the other notes that are present in here. Now this fragrance is not a safe blind buy because of the fact that it just has too much going on in it, and which note works how on your skin chemistry, could be very different on how it is behaving on my skin. Okay, so I cannot say for sure that whatever I'm explaining about this perfume may actually smell similar on your skin and clothes. Now the perfume concentration is a little heavier on this one. This is Extractive FM, and this is a 75 ml bottle in the range of 3000 to 3500. The way it performs and the way the scent profile is, I think I find the price point to be justified on this one. This is my very first purchase from Ahmed Al Maghribi, and I must say I'm not disappointed because overall this performs really well. The scent profile is very refreshing and it's best suited to be worn during summers and during daytime, casual wear, even on some special occasions like lunch dates and maybe like a cozy movie or like meeting your friends over coffee, and even office wear. So this is a very kind of like a universally flattering fragrance, very feminine leaning. Okay, it's very feminine, very delicate, very kind of like a very blush pink kind of a feeling. I see why this is blush noir, and also the color theme. Yeah, this is a very pink sort of a fragrance in my opinion, but the oud and the woodiness in this makes it very mature. It's a mature fruity floral fragrance which is meant for grown-up women. Okay, it's not for teenagers. A very good juice, a very good rendition, a very good private blend is what I'll say. I don't know if this is like a dupe situation, maybe, I'm not aware, but to me it feels very unique. Okay, this is my first fragrance from Ahmed Al Maghribi, and this has definitely opened doors to exploring a new brand, because this scent profile is very interesting. Okay, very interesting. So overall, I'm quite enjoying this fragrance, and I am reaching out to it on most of the days when I'm heading out because it performs really well. I get around a longevity of 7 to 8 hours with around 8 to 9 sprays of this one. Projection and sillage is medium to loud based on number of sprays that you go with, and overall creates a good scent bubble around me, leaves a beautiful perfume trail, and is a compliment getter. So if you are interested in the Delina DNA but you are afraid of this being very powdery and very sweet and very fruity and floral, this could be a good and a mature alternative to it. Overall, I'm quite vibing with this fragrance, and my rating is around 9 out of 10 on this one. Mark I'm getting only for the price point and maybe for the cap situation. So that's it for today's video. I hope that you enjoyed watching this review. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, follow me on Instagram. Do let me know if you have experienced some of the other Ahmed Al Maghribi fragrances and you would want me to give it a try, or you want to suggest or recommend something to me. Leave that in the comments section and I will try to get my hands on those perfumes. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you very soon in my next one. Bye.